Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch The Boys Season 3, Episode 6. Guys, it's that episode, Herogasm, that everyone is talking about since a long time. I said it during intros and review of the last episodes. I thought that it was the last episode of the season. I was wrong with that. But I said also that even if I'm not making any researches, you know, on this show, on all of the shows that I'm watching, that I'm reacting to, because I don't want to have any spoiler about it. I'm watching one trailer about the entire season, but not trailers for episodes. I'm not searching the titles of the episodes. I'm not searching the promotional pictures, any teaser, any sneak peek, anything. And still, I knew that the Herogasm episode was a big thing. I saw news, you know, coming a lot on my Twitter feed about the fact that one member of the casting decided to not watch this episode because it would be too much. The fact that the fans of the books, you know, the comic books, were really waiting for this particular episode and were also warning people like, guys, that's gonna be something, that's gonna be a lot to take. We're gonna watch this episode together. I mean, normally if you're watching this reaction video, it means that you already watched it on your own. Me, no. And I didn't read, you know, the synopsis of this episode. Like I said, I'm not searching for information to avoid spoilers, so I don't know what it can be. With a title like that, you know, Herogasm, I can imagine something sexual. I can imagine something involving some soup. Because of the fact that it's gonna shock me, I can imagine that it's not gonna be a pleasant moment, a pleasant sexual moment. But you know, into the past we already had some unpleasant sexual moments. Deep, thank you for that, like really deep, made the most awkward and disgusting moments, you know, into this show. Not the most shocking ones, because in general it was coming from Homelander, in fact, these moments. For that episode, I imagine that it's gonna come from Homelander also, like the guy is beginning, you know, to be more and more, I don't know how to say it, arrogant for sure. But the fact that he has more power, the fact that he managed to fire Edgar, the fact that he's now in that situation with Starlight, you know, saying that they are a couple and all, the fact that he's threatening her of hurting Hughie, all of that situation, I'm beginning to think that maybe the situation is gonna involve these two and it's gonna be really bad. And with a title like that, I'm stressed in advance because of that. See, that's a sign of stress. Something like that, maybe not with Starlight, but something involving Homelander, no matter what. We have also Soldier Boy who is back. For now, they think that he's a villain and all, but again, I don't think that the guy wants to be a villain. All of his life, he was considered as an hero. He got back his costume. During that moment, that explosion moment, they didn't see really his face, so they can't put that, you know, on him. So if he's coming back with his face, with his costume, like outside into the world, everyone is gonna be like, oh, you're alive, you're back, you were our hero and you're back. For me, no matter what, he's gonna come back into Vought, you know, like something like that, but at the same time, he has the reasons to be against Vought. But his relationship with Homelander, it can be a confrontation, like Homelander is not gonna accept to share the throne with Soldier Boy, or they can be on the same side. We saw during multiple occasions that Soldier Boy is a little like Homelander, and when I'm saying a little, no, they are the same, you know, how they are treating women, how they are treating people, their political ideas and stuff like that. If these two are coming together, you know, are making an alliance and all, it can be awful, guys. Truly, it can be awful. And the fact that these two, they have something against Vought, like they are not blind followers of Vought, they don't want to obey to Vought, they want to create their own rules and all. For me, an alliance is really possible between these two. So I began to thought that maybe that Herogasm can be in fact a pleasant moment, and maybe between these two. I don't know. But at the same time, if you're saying that it's choking, we'll see. We'll see, we'll see. That's my 2 theories for now about that title, about what can happen around Homelander, because I think that it's gonna come from him. For the other things, the other characters, I mean, Frenchie, he was taken away. Maeve, she was taken away, so I'm scared for these two. They were not, you know, not by the same person. Kimiko, she really talked, right? She kissed him, for sure. That's already great. But she talked before that, right? We didn't dream that. I mean, that part was not a dream, right? I want a confirmation of that. The fact that you are still making us doubt about it, not nice. Hughie, who wants to have powers because before that he was feeling weak, like he was useless and all. I can understand that. I hope that he's gonna evolve, you know, with that idea and all. But in fact, I'm more afraid for his relationship with Starlight. And Starlight, in her position, she needs Hughie, she needs someone to support her, to be there for her. So the fact that her relationship with Hughie is getting bad, it's making me really sad for Starlight. And I said it, we finished a lot of the episodes of this season with her, and with her getting more and more alone and being into worse and worse positions. And we ended one episode with her being forced to kiss Homelander, you know, to be with him. And you know, that moment, like she was taking that for her, it was hurting her inside. After that, Supersonic was killed and she was threatened that it would happen also to Hughie. End of the last episode, she saw Hughie doing that and she's not okay with it. It's getting worse and worse for Starlight, and I'm afraid that at some point it's gonna be too much for the girl. I'm afraid for Starlight, you know, for this season, for the end of this season. For Butcher to act like that, is it really a surprise? No, but same, you're worse and worse each time. You're closer also to Homelander each time by what you are doing, by pushing away people who are there to limit you. Like, the difference between Butcher and Homelander so far, it was the fact that Butcher, he knew that he needed people to limit him, you know, to put limits for him and to help him also. When Homelander, he thinks that he has all of the truth and he doesn't want anyone to limit him. Butcher, more and more you're getting like that. The only thing that you have for you right now is the fact that you don't appreciate to have powers. You just know that it's necessary for you to have these powers. See, before beginning this episode 6, I'm not really like satisfied by the actual situation for none of these characters, and because of that I'm pretty stressed by the episode, you know, that I'm gonna watch right now. Because of all of the situations that we are into, because of the characters and how they're evolving, and because of all of the promotion, not really, but all of what people said about this episode and the fact that it's gonna be shocking and viewers, they have to be prepared and all of that, you know. That's gonna be something, guys. I don't know what it's gonna be, but that's gonna be something. I already know that. And again, I'm not excited, I'm just stressed and I'm trying to prepare myself for that. You know, I really made that work in advance before putting my camera and all, being like, okay, this is that episode. Maybe I prepared myself too much and I'm gonna be disappointed or something like that. I don't know. Okay, let's go for this episode. Remember that if you want to have my Patreon on which you can have these episodes earlier, sooner during the day, and with an extended or full reaction part. To be honest, I only put extended reaction part on my Patreon. They were longer because it's long episodes, so they were longer. And yes, it's the best way to support me, my Patreon. I'm a little reactor, so if you really want to give me your support, you have my Patreon, you can support me even for 1 month, just 1 month. It can be appreciated. It can be cool also with the summer which is gonna come and people who are not gonna watch my videos anymore. I'm anticipating that and it's stressing me a little also. So if you want to support me, you have my Patreon. Let's go for this episode. We're gonna see in a review how I'm finishing this episode, you know, how it is. Any consensual relationship? Okay, we're gonna have a rape situation. I said it in intro, what I thought that it could be. My main theory, it's gonna be Homelander and Starlight. My positive theory, it was Soldier Boy and Homelander fucking. For all of them to agree, you know, to be a part of that. Ah. Yep, he's back. You're fucked, not the company. You're fucked.
I'll handle this. I'm gonna find him and kill him.
You're gonna take that personally.
The footage, no one sees it. He was your team leader. You have any idea?
What? The GPS location, you don't want them to be able to locate you. You're gonna go after him yourself. Or maybe you don't want Soldier Boy to locate you, to find you.
Listen, let's have a little chat about this team, okay?
Oh, yes.
Do you know what a GPS is? Or Bluetooth? Or the internet?
You made those words up.
No.
Why? You know, at the moment, like, I don't want to lose at things that he's saying because I don't approve the guy.
Just you add one more name to the list. The right cunt named Homelander.
I get it, but after that, what? You're gonna let him do his stuff, kill people as he wants?
He's the new you. No one's the new me, pal. But why him?
He's like you, and they don't like that. That's why it's fucking
Alright,
weird and illogical to make a team with the guy.
and I'll help you with this Homelander. Why do I always have to take the high road?
Because you're a good guy.
Get mad, y'all motherfuckers go berserk, but I gotta turn the other cheek. Fuck Butcher and fuck Hughie.
Hughie is not himself right now.
Hughie is a grown-ass man that's made his own choices.
And then
Also,
we're all we've got. Sometimes.
Even the greatest trees must grow from a single seed. Follow one proud black man's journey to the root of his roots.
oh, same Ashley for once.
I thought we got rid of the Nazis around here.
Vought rejects racism.
Did you talk with Homelander?
Okay.
My brother is paralyzed. I want some fucking justice.
Seriously? You want justice?
Yeah.
Oh, Ashley.
Figuring out how to cover up your bullshit. Including all 3 of your straight-up murders. Getting your toes up by Pop Claw. Who, let's not forget, you also murdered.
And Hughie's girlfriend.
Now all of a sudden you care? Because it happened to you?
I said it.
Go fuck yourself. I said that. How loud.
Ashley. But you're never gonna do the same to Homelander, right?
He wouldn't. Not more. He wouldn't run.
He's going after his whole team, including War.
The good news is that means we know where he's probably headed next. The twins, TNT.
You go there, and you check it out. And if Soldier Boy does show up, you call me.
Are you really sad?
I don't give a fuck. God.
It's really just about yourself, you know.
And the long-faced tiger.
Ooh.
All right. Oh, you can handle him.
Ooh, that's a good one. A good idea, I mean.
We were kids, alone in the back room. I got us through it, right?
What did you do?
I'll get us through this, just as long as you and me stick together. What if
The
that was
arrogant
right?
part of you?
What if it was a mistake to take over Vought and then... Tell me the real reason. I want to hear you say it. Tell me! Want them to love me. Yahtzee! Because deep down, there's a part of you that is still... No. Part of you is still mules for approval and love and a mommy and a daddy and a boo-woo-woo. We gotta cut that part of you out like a cancer. And my boy, you can finally be who you were always meant to be. Pure. Clean.
Oi, oi. Is it really two personalities like the medical term of that? Someone divided in a lot of different personalities? Or is it more two parts of him, you know, two moods fighting like that? I'm not sure.
What happened in Midtown?
I blacked out.
You had a PTSD moment.
I didn't mean to hurt those people. I'm not a bad guy.
The bad guys, you know, they don't think that they are bad guys. For them, they are the good guys.
You're bleeding. Not mine.
Not yours? You did what?
I'm really glad you're here.
You're sincere. Oh, it's her fault that you're sincere. You think that you're bonding with her? No.
Hey there.
I keep saying this is not a problem.
I'm sorry, sir. I didn't mean.
People died.
For your mediocre ambush. They know when someone's telling the facts, and they know when the media is lying to them.
Oh,
There is no problem. It is safe to go out, period.
Hey, you free for a little catch up? You know,
About Hughie?
I'm a little slammed right now. Oh, come on. 10 minutes won't kill you. I thought he was avoiding me or something, you know, because he was scared I was gonna pop his head. Come on, Annie. Put him away. Because I want to help you. Huh. Help.
To do what?
You're online. I mean, come on, that hashtag Homelander shit. That looks like you're in a hostage video. Maeve, they say Maeve is in rehab. But you and I both know she's probably dead.
I know she's all alone, I'm afraid of that. The fact that you know and you want to use that against her.
Are you ever going to get to the point? Lend me your influence and I'll lend you mine. I can protect you from Homelander. You'll finally be team captain for real.
What do you want exactly? Stop your bullshit.
This whole place. I'm so fucking tired. Fuck you. And fuck Homelander and fuck Vought and this whatever it takes crap. I'm fucking done. I'm not doing it anymore. You're not
Can
gonna
you
do anything
really
if Homelander
not do
kills
it
you.
anymore?
Yeah.
Well, I'm worried for everyone right now. It's all for each scene. I'm like, is it gonna be the scene with someone dying? You're not gonna ask him to choose between these two.
Years ago, my cousin Gollum stayed witness, so I sent my Sergei. Not even 3 bullets could stop my dead dog. Sergei was 14 years old. He dropped a glass. His father told him to kneel in the shards and not move until he said so. Not even after his father left to get drunk and pass out in the whorehouse. Oh, please don't cry for Sergei. He loves to be punished from his bed.
It just means that all of his life people
Shelly?
were using him.
No, don't do it.
Juice.
No!
Do you have your powers back, Kimiko? I'm not so sure, like... so really?
She's gone.
Oh, la fois d'une minute, you know, for Kimiko. That moment, the fact that she did that like that. She complained her powers, you know, like she...
Soldier Boy takes the bends and hurls it through our house like a fucking freight train. It missed me by about 6 inches. My grandpa, when he was there, still getting up in the middle of the night, checking the birds. Because if I don't, Soldier Boy's gonna come back. And he's gonna kill my family.
It's not.